Hi, I'm Thomas Miller, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 4 ways on how to live a simple life without going overboard. Before I get started, what do I mean by living a simple lifestyle and not going overboard? Well, let's start with the overboard part. And overboard means buying a yacht, a Rolls Royce, or any other fancy car, a Rolex, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or any other designer clothing or handbags out there. That mansion, spending that money on an expensive trip, or going to a fancy restaurant every night. That's what I mean by going overboard. Stuff that you really don't need to live a happy and healthy life. Now, the simple part, meaning living within a budget, whether it's $50,000, $30,000, $80,000, $90,000, whatever works for you, everything you need is covered under that budget. And that's the basics. Food, water, shelter, and a little money for some entertainment. Whether that's a concert, going on vacation, whatever that is to you. That's what I mean by a simple living. Now, it's up to you how you want to live that simple life without going overboard. And that could be tiny house, small house, community living, or just a basic house. But you gotta decide which is right for you. So stay tuned and I'll give you an example of someone who's living a simple life without going overboard. So way number 1, tiny house. What is a tiny house? A tiny house is simply what it is in the title. It means a house that's tiny, that has the basics that you need. Place to eat, sleep, food, storage, clothing storage, and just simply the basics that you need. It can be mobile, it can be stationary, but it basically lets you do everything you need to do. So what are the benefits of a tiny house living lifestyle? Well, less area to clean. So clean your tiny house is pretty quick. You get to go to new places if your tiny house is mobile. You know, not focused on being in one area for long periods of time. You not have to be stuck in one area, if that's what you like. You have the benefit of being out in nature a lot more, or doing whatever makes you happy, because you're not spending a whole lot of time cleaning up the space you live in. And you only have what you need in these tiny homes. You'll have 50 million things, man. You'll have a closet full of 100 clothes because you don't need 100 clothes. You may have 20 to 30 clothes, and that's all you need. Your mental health is another big benefit, along with your physical and emotional health. These things are going to benefit immensely. You're going to be happy because you're not wasting all your time cleaning like a big mansion. So that's way number 1. Way number 2 is an upgrade. And I call this a small house. Not tiny, but not big, but small. Still gives you a little more room. Say you got a family, not a very big family, but you need just a little more room and a tiny house is not for you. Well, this gives you the room you need without all the hassle of a big house. The benefits, well, they all start off the same. Less area to clean. Your bills, as in a tiny house, forgot to mention, your bills also in a tiny house are also going to be very small, just in like a small house. So your mental health is going to benefit, physical, emotional. All those are going to benefit because you're going to have more time to do with what you like, whether that's going out for a walk, riding a bike, hang out with friends in the front yard if you have a yard. Those are the amazing benefits you're going to get from living in a small house, if a tiny house isn't for you. Now, if you're someone who's more community-oriented, then you can live in a community. And just like all the other ones, what does that mean? It means you're living within a community. Lots of people together share a responsibility of grocery shopping, planting food, harvesting food, keeping the solar panels clean, whatever that entails, whatever you like in a community, you have a bunch of people help you out if you got kids. So the benefit is everyone shares responsibility. Not everyone is stuck with doing everything on their own. If you're sick, someone can fill in and take over your duties. And then you can help them out if they're sick next time and fill in for their duties, for their responsibilities. And all this does, whether it's you do this, do that, you're saving money. Just like in a small house, you're saving money. Just like in a tiny house, you're saving money. So that's a benefit for all three of those. And the other benefit is, besides your mental health, physical and emotional health, is you've always got someone around to help you take care of your kids. So say you got to go somewhere for a very important trip. Something that has to be done, man. You got someone that you can leave your kids with if you can't bring your kids with you. You have someone there to help you pick you up when you fall, literally and figuratively. So that's the benefits of living in a community. And last but not least, just living in a basic house. Whether it's big, small, medium, whatever works for you. And this house could be anywhere in the country. And the mortgage and the price may vary from where you live. You may have a little more room to clean, but at the same time, you're not spending a whole lot of time cleaning the house because you're living within your means. And you got the place to eat, sleep, and all the other stuff that all the other places provide. Other benefits of this, of living just in a basic house, is your bills are only as big as you want them to be. You don't have a big fancy car that you have to pay insurance on. You're just paying insurance on a car that gets you from point A to point B. The other benefits of that is if you're living with roommates in a basic house. That's another way to live in a basic house, man, is with roommates. Everyone shares their responsibilities, once again, it's like community living, but also everyone has their own personal time, personal space, and everyone shares the cost of living there. So those are the 4 ways you can live simply. So before I wrap it up and recap, if you haven't seen Jimmy out there, Jimmy Darling, aka Mr. Beast, this guy lives a simple life. He doesn't have a fancy car. He doesn't have a big house. He just has a simple house, a house that keeps himself out of the weather, a roof over his head, a place to cook, eat, sleep. He just has what he needs and nothing more, nothing less. So to wrap it all up, what I talked about in this video is simple living without going overboard. Meaning not buying extravagant things like Ferraris, Rolexes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, big mansions, things that really won't make you happy if that's not your lifestyle. Living in a tiny house, small house, community, big house, whether it's roommates or not, and living within a budget, whatever that budget is and works for you. Well, I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and see you next time.